of the yard task. He was working on the scheduler, right? So, and about the Taras, he's working on the designing part. So, how much which page he's working on, and how much time it would take to complete all those things. It's a really required for me because management is wanted to know the status of the things. Okay? Mm.
Yes, sure. So we start from Яр or Taras?
Слышно, Катя.
Меня тоже или его?
Тихо, Катя.
Хорошо, постараюсь быть громче. Ну, вы расскажете ему, что вы, на каком вы этапе, какие у вас планы по времени? Ребят! Sorry, I think Taras has a problem with connection, so we can start from Yar. Yar?
Yes, no.
Yar?
Sorry. Taras is back. Yeah, Taras.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So Taras, you are working on a designer part, right?
Yes, currently I'm working on HSE dashboard, especially in the filter part, and I think I finished this work until or yesterday evening or tomorrow morning.
Okay. So, okay, Taras, yeah, Taras, one thing question is required from my side. Can you tell me which branch you had copied to creating the changes?
I working on development design UI branch.
Okay, okay. And Taras, one more thing. Did you integrate your application, or not your application, your Visual Studio with Sonar Link? So did you
Sonar?
added the Sonar Link? I'm just sending you.
No.
You okay? Okay. So Taras, this is the required, and we have changed our policies. I think I have already conveyed to the team last month. So Sonar Link, you are aware about this tool?
Sorry.
Are you aware about the Sonar Link? The text I just sent on this the same chat, so you can see the chat.
Okay, I will set up this my studio.
Yes, yes, because this is the required. Because I had seen the lot of changes in the code, and now we are focusing on the quality of the code as well. There should not be bugs. There should not be code smells or all those things. So
Okay.
it should be inbuilt in your project, and also uh, you are working on the development branch, right? So you had copied the development branch, but we have done lot of changes in the branch. I'll show you. Give me a second.
Okay.
I'm just sharing my screen. Can you see my screen?
It's loading. Yes, I can.
Okay. So you are working in this, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And this is copied from, give me a second, let me see. This is,
Do you mean that I need to merge all changes from development branch into this branch?
no, 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 no. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. So instead of using the development branch, because you have copied this branch from development itself, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what I would suggest, so there is a new branch, this, right? So just merge this branch into this. So what I so the new development branch is this one, right? Because we have done lot of code fixes, lot of sonar cube, sonar link changes. So all those changes are here, right? So
Okay.
uh, so so you have copied this branch from your development. So I would recommend not to merge with development. So just create a copy, right? Just create a copy of this branch and
Yes.
merge this branch to your copied branch. So what I suggest, like new
Okay.
branch.
Okay.
Just give me a second. This is a new branch development. Uh, redesign.
So I need
It,
to do these things and continue working on design part. Yes.
yes, yes.
Okay.
So just okay. Give me a second. Yes. This one, right? This one.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm just creating a branch from here,
Mhm.
and now what you just need to
You
do
have a mistake in development.
is what?
Development.
Yeah, development, right? So this is new branch. This one V2,
You wrote
right? This.
development. Development.
Oh, sorry. Okay, no problem.
Yes. That's
Okay. So
okay. Okay.
also one more thing. Then I'm creating a merge request from this. Right? So from the merge request, so I'm just merging it to your new branch, this one. Okay, so
Okay.
compare
Okay.
the merge. Okay,
Okay.
so now I think there would be a lot of conflict. Maybe the conflict would be there. Oh, no conflict, right?
Great.
So I'm merging. Okay, so I'm merging this to that one.
Okay. So I
So
need to working in development design
yes,
part.
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. So,
Okay.
okay. So, do you want me change the name of this branch?
No. No. Let it be.
Okay, okay. So you will have to work in this branch, right?
Okay.
And also configure the sonar link. And if I show you my code, right? So
Okay.
while working with this, I get to know this is the bug, right? Maybe this is the code smell. So add a way to break out this property. So these kind of things will be very helpful while making the quality of our code, right?
Okay.
While making the quality of our code. So right now, if I show you the matrices of Sonar Link, so this is a new process, and we are the Mahindra group of companies, right? So we have to maintain the code quality and all those things. So if I show you, give me a second. Give me a second.
Ярослав, когда этот поможешь настроить
Sorry. Yeah. So you can see, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so if I show you the Taco OS, so I integrated the services, data, all those things in the Taco OS API. So if I show you the code, I have not attached the UI application. Why? Because in UI I got lot of bugs in JavaScript, in HTML and CSS, right? So I have not added. So because we have to show to the management something. So this is the code 60K line of code. We found only three bugs, seven vulnerabilities, and 13 hotspots. Right?
Yes.
It was when I had uploaded the code. So previously, if I say show you in August 16th, I have fixed lot of bugs. Me and AR, we have fixed lot of bugs, and there are nine bugs, right? After in August. But yeah, it was working few days back as well. So initially there was lot of bugs. So he has fixed lot of things. Nine bugs. Uh, then what I did, then I uh, merged the code which is uploaded or recently, right? In that I found 10 bugs, but it was initially there are nine, then I reduced to seven, then it was 10. So the second time when I had checked the quality, right, then the sonar cube made it failed, did it fail, right? Because of new bugs are coming, because of new hotspots, because of new code smells, right? Then I reduced. So I had found 59 bugs in the last update, 59 code. So yesterday I had fixed all those things, right? So in new code, whatever in past, then no problem. But in new code, there should not be any bug, there should not be any new vulnerability, there not should not be any new security hotspot. Okay, so
Okay.
we have to maintain. Also, we need to focus on the duplications offline. So sometimes we write a method again and again, right? So we have to think about that. If it is possible, we can create some private variable. If the logic of private variable is repeating again and again, then what we will do, can create one more method, right? So these kind of things we should require, we should need to implement.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So make this into your practice, and it would be great if our code, because if I show you other codes, so it will be really will be surprised. I'll show you. So this was GPS tracking. I had changed the name, but the same code in Tacos you pay. This is the same code, right? So I had fixed that things. So this is the three bugs, right?
Okay.
You can focus on the number of codes, the 46K. Some other applications are running into our server. So you can just Solar Pulse 1.8K line of code. This is new. 17 vulnerability. If I show you this code, knock. So it has only 4.2K, but it has 47 bugs. But we have 46,000 line of code, and we have only three. So this is really a very good thing for us, right?
Yes. Yes.
So we need to maintain the same thing. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. So ER, and what about you? Yeah.
What about my change in custom reports?
Hmm. Yes. Yeah. Can you hold it 2 minutes? Give me 2 minutes.
Sorry.
Подожди немножечко, он сейчас вернется.
Понял.
Ты расскажи ему про свои планы, сколько тебе нужно, чтобы и времени, чтобы завершить таск.
Хорошо.
И ты тогда, Ярослав, ты тут?
Угу.
Сможешь же Тарасу тогда помочь, если что, SonarCube настроить? Хорошо?
Да, я постараюсь вспомнить это. Кстати, то, что 46 тысяч багов, то там как бы оно читает HTML и JS как C-Sharp, поэтому там много багов. Ну, То есть там очень много багов именно в HTML и в JS, которые багами не считаются. Поэтому в этом там намного меньше. Ну просто.
Там нужно просто как-то в исключение добавлять же, насколько я помню, шла речь об этом, правильно?
Да. Просто у меня сразу не получилось добавить исключение, а потом меня не просили больше этим заниматься, поэтому пока так. Ну, я сам вспомню, я точно еще не помню. Ну, надо будет проверить. Там команды я найду, как это делается.
А это мне нужно что-то скачивать дополнительно?
Да, он устанавливается.
Можно посмотреть, у нас же есть запись школы где-то там, где Ася нам объясняет, как это все.
Да, я, в принципе, я покопаюсь, я найду эти ссылки, там, думаю, проще будет.
Хорошо.
Так, Тарас, вот тебя сейчас попросили это делать или после редизайна? Я не понял.
Нет, после редизайна.
После, ну окей, тогда время есть.
Hi, Dave. Sorry for the delay.
No problem.
Yeah. So, okay, yeah, please tell me. Yeah. So you are following the sonar link procedure?
Сейчас не понял.
So
yeah.
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah. So yeah, you are following the process with the sonar link. You are working with the sonar link. You have integrated sonar link in your project, in your Visual Studio.
Sonar lint or sonar cube?
Sonar lint is also
Sonar lint.
this is a real sonar lint is a real time or analyzer. So you can get in your code as well. So all those things you can simply get.
I see sonar lint files in my project, but I don't know how it worked.
Okay, no, sonar lint just you need to install the sonar lint from the extension tool. Give me a second. Extension manager. Give me a second. So if you see, let it load. Because in your code, I found lot of code smells and bugs regarding the code quality. Right. So this is the sonar link. This one, right? Sonar link. So you have to add the sonar link in your code. Okay.
Okay.
In your Visual Studio. And so if I show you some code from the GitLab, branches. Yesterday on the weekend, I had work on the code part. I'm not saying this is from you all. Sometimes this is from me as well. So just give me a second. For any exception, if you want to throw, right, you just need to the taco exception class. Otherwise, it would raise a error, a bug to the sonar lint. So don't need you should not throw any exception using exception class base class. Just use the taco exception.
Okay.
And this is custom report designer, right? So in the custom report designer, I had seen lot of new things like this. So sometimes we don't require to return any value from the method, right? But we declare the method, we create the return type of the method, and we are returning something, and that return value is not being consumed from other method. So instead of making the return type, just use void or async method. Okay, so just
Okay.
like this. Yeah, just like this is a declared a variable, but we are not using this not create any problem, but in the code quality this will give the problem, because you are not using this variable, you are not using this variable, but you are still assigning the value. So assignment, we can prevent the assignment, right? So it may consume some memory as well, reduce the memory as well. Also just like this, right? So interface and the method name, method parameter name, both should be same. Interface parameters name, arguments name, and method arguments name, implementation arguments name, both should be same. Just like this. You have added the definition id. I don't know you and Richard has worked on that, but it's this is not big thing, big issue, but yeah, we need to make it in our practice, otherwise it won't give the issue, right? And Sonali, just like this. So in the method implementation we are using definition id, but actually in interface it was name. So why don't we can use the name instead of definition id, right? So just like this method I was talking about, so this method is previously returning the data source, right? But this data source is not being used in any calling methods. So if this method is being called from XYZ method, so we are not using this return type. So instead of giving return type, we can just simply make a void, because we are not using any return type. Okay,
Okay.
just like the table. And also one more thing, instead of using this count, right, this condition, always use any if possible. Okay, this one, can you see? Instead of using this column dot count, if you want to check some count, if less than and greater than equal to 0, right? So we can check if any. So okay, so this kind of conditions we can check. Hmm, just like this, using the hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are.
So just like the count method, you can see sometimes the this count is not required, we can use just simpler property of the count instead of using the method. So these kind of practices we need to follow. Just like this hard coded, even this was written by me, I have added this hard coded should not be into the application. Okay, so please
Sorry,
focus
sorry.
on this.
My internet is break.
Okay, no problem. So just like this hard-coded separator, right? Instead of using the hard-coded separator, just declare a constant and use. Instead of giving the hard-coded value, just declare a property, constant variable or static variable, and consume that. Hmm. So these kind of things are required, right? So I think you understood my point.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so please add the extension of Sonar link in your Visual Studio, whatever I
Oh,
just shown.
okay.
Okay, and it would give you. And also, if I talk about, do not pass the direct connection string to the method. So previously it was passed like so. I had yeah. Previously, this string was directly written into this method, right? Always Create a property, then pass hard-coded variable. Create a variable, then pass the hard-coded variable property. Hard-coded string, connection string. Otherwise, this will be a security issue. Okay.
Okay.
Also one more thing, it was just like in the report there are two things. There are two type of command type text and command type stored procedure. Okay, previously this was not there. So if the command type is text, then this condition was there. If the command type is text, then this, and again there was only if condition, not else. So I have added this. If command type is stored procedure, then what about if I did not get any type? Means if I get the empty, then obviously we have to throw the error to the user. No command type provided, right? So this should be like this, because if would not perform this, so only one time there would be a chance that the command would be null and it can throw the exception directly to this application, right? So these kind of things we should take care. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. So this call only for these kind of changes. So please we make sure today onward we will follow the same thing. I don't want to increase this count in my application. I don't want to increase this count. Okay. Obviously,
Okay.
I just want to reduce only, because my whole KRA and my whole responsibility is dependent on the code review and all those policies. So it should be like this. And after that, we are whenever we will be free, then I'll continue the reducing the 1K and 7 vulnerability count. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Then thank you.
Thank you.
Anything? Do you have any question? Yeah.
No. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
You too, Taras.
Have a good day.
Bye.
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 Bye.